Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Welcome to First at 4. I'm Karen Drew. We're going to start this afternoon with a tragedy out of Clinton Township. That's where police say a 5-year-old child has been found dead. Investigators say the boy left his home near 15 Mile and Harper. Police began searching around an apartment complex this morning. Police say they found the boy and brought him to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. They're still investigating the circumstances and are not saying how he died. If you know anything, police definitely would like to hear from you. On the Detroit-Dearborn border, a man is found dead on a freeway ramp. Police say the 22-year-old man was shot and killed. His body was discovered on the northbound Southfield Freeway ramp to I-96. Investigators don't know if he was shot and killed on the freeway or if his body was left there. If you know anything about this shooting, call state police. A safety alert from Detroit police today on a string of armed robberies at dollar stores. Now, police say 20 dollar stores in the city have been robbed at gunpoint. That's since January 1st. Now, a short time ago, police announced the arrest of this man, Fernando Ford. He is charged with armed robbery and felony firearm in connection to one robbery. Police say they are close to making more arrests. Officers are also working with dollar stores to make sure they have proper security.
We believe that they're soft targets, and people are taking advantage of that. So our crime intelligence and our neighborhood police officers are working with them to ensure that they have what they need to keep their employee group safe. But we are going to do our part to ensure that we are making these arrests and getting these folks off the street unapologetically.
Meantime, our Sean Lay is digging into these dollar store robberies, and we'll have much more on what's being done to keep shoppers and employees safe. His report coming up at 5. More affordable housing will soon be available in the city of Detroit. Mayor Duggan and 2 nonprofit developers gathered to officially open the Marwood and Marston project in the city's north end. 71 of the units will be affordable housing, and 37 of those units will be reserved for Detroiters who earn no more than 50% of the median income. The building is located on Marston Street near Woodward and Grand Boulevard. It is going to cost $18 million to renovate the historic building. Well, there's still some snow on the ground out there, and we are tracking the chance of even more snow this week. Forewarned meteorologist Brandon Rue is in for Kim this afternoon with what you need to know and how we can plan ahead. Hey, Brandon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Obviously, not much happening in those skies right now. We'd like a little sun. We actually thought we would get a little sun, but still about a day and a half away from the bigger storm coming. So it's low and middle 30s out there, right where we should be here for mid-late January. Wind chills, though, if you're heading out for a little evening walk, will be in the 20s, so make sure you're properly dressed for that. A lot of clouds still to contend with. I don't know that we get very bright tomorrow either, but temperatures are going to be in these lower 30s for the rest of your evening. And then, yes, coming up, we'll be tracking this big storm. Again, the Weather Service has already issued a winter storm watch for parts of the area that goes into effect Wednesday. So we're looking at a pretty big storm. How much? That is coming up. If you're heading out the door right now and you need it, we've got you covered with the Forewarn Weather app. Search WDIV. It's 1,000% free and everything you need to know about the storm coming our way, any weather around the world. Karen?
All right. Thank you, Brandon. Investigators are searching the home of the suspect in the nation's latest mass shooting, hoping to get a better idea on a motive. Now, within the hour, we did learn an 11th person has died from their injuries after a man opened fire during a Lunar New Year celebration near Los Angeles. Devin Skillian is in the newsroom today with the very latest developments. Devin.
Yeah, Karen, it's been horrendous. The mayor of Monterey Park, California, says the 72-year-old suspect in the case may have been targeting his ex-wife. Investigators have not confirmed a motive here yet. The community, though, still trying to understand why this time of celebration could turn into such a night of horror. Police say Hu Can Tran used a semi-automatic pistol with a high-capacity magazine to carry out the shooting at the Star Ballroom Dance Studio. That gun is illegal in the state of California. Police say 10 people were killed on Saturday night. Now, as Karen just mentioned, an 11th person has died. It happened in the town of Monterey Park, a community where more than half of the population is Asian American. After the attack, police say Tran drove to another dance hall in a neighboring community, was confronted by people inside the club there.
At one point, I was able to pull the gun away from him, shove him aside, create some distance, point the gun at him, intimidate him, shut him and say, "Get the hell out of here. I'll shoot. Get away. Go."
Police later found the suspect inside a white van, dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Police say several pieces of evidence linking Tran to the shooting were found inside the van. The Monterey Park mayor says he may have had a history of domestic violence. So we're still working to learn more about the suspect here, but police have started to notify families of the lost loved ones. With the exception of one person, the victims were over the age of 60. We'll continue to monitor the situation out of California as we continue to learn more. A report from Monterey Park coming up here on Local 4 News at 5. Karen, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Devin. Meantime, we will have continuing coverage on this story throughout the evening. Lester Holt is in Monterey Park for tonight's NBC Nightly News. He spent the day digging into the investigation as well as listening to survivor stories. You don't want to miss Nightly News tonight at 6:30 after Local 4 News at 6. New fallout today in the classified document investigation involving President Biden. Over the weekend, the FBI found 6 items with classified markings during a 13-hour search of the president's Delaware home. Now, the documents date back to this time in the Senate and as vice president. It is the 5th time since November that sensitive materials were found at a location tied to the president. The team in Washington is getting reaction to this, and we'll have more for you tonight at 5. A new nurse over at Corwell Beaumont Royal Oak has a very special connection to the nurses she's working alongside, and it is because they helped her through a difficult time in her own life. Paula Tutman joins us now live with Molly Pratt's story. Paula?
Hey, Karen. Hi. So you have kids, so of course you know this as well as anybody. Children are watching, they're listening, they are building who they're going to be by the experiences they have as children. And this story so illustrates that, as well as why Nurse Molly is uniquely qualified to serve her patients.
Hi, I'm Molly. I'm working with you today with Lori, okay?
When Nurse Molly Pratt speaks to patients, her empathy comes from someplace additional to that wonderful caring place nurses already seem to be chock full of.
I'm just going to check your IV, okay?
Her first day as a nurse at Corwell Health, William Beaumont University Hospital, and 2 weeks from being a full RN, when she relates to patients, she really relates.
In October of 2014, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I received treatment here at Beaumont Children's for several years.
When you see it, you understand it. And as a child patient going through treatment, she saw what she wanted to do when she grew up. RN Lori Johnson was actually one of Molly's nurses.
I took care of Molly when she was going through her chemotherapy and her treatment. She was such a nice young girl. I felt bad for her being 16 years old and going through this.
Today, Nurse Lori is walking Nurse Molly through her own first day.
How's your pain? Has it gotten any better? Yeah. I'm just gonna evaluate your face, okay? I'm just gonna feel behind your ears.
Molly gets the nerves and the jitters of her patients. She says she had white coat syndrome as a child because she was in and out of hospitals.
I was one of those patients that my blood pressure would go so high because I was just so scared to be, even if they weren't doing anything to me, I was always just so scared.
But nurses helped her through it.
The nursing team here just cared for me so well that they changed my path for the better, because now I found my true calling in life, and I'm very happy.
And so today, full circle moments.
Here I am today, actually caring for my patients in the same place that I used to be a couple years ago, in the patient's bed.
In the patient's bed? This is so incredible. She's only 24 years old. By the way, her first assignment is going to be the pediatrics unit. Karen, she knows a little something about that. You know, we really try to bring you some good news stories, but what do you think about this literal feel-good story? This is really kind of cool.
I really am stunned. I mean, a lot of times, obviously, we feature something and we're like, oh, wow, that's, you know, that's a commonality. But the fact that, you know, she obviously experienced this and now is bringing it full circle and willing to share it with us, I just love it. Good news out there, Paul.
I love it, too.
Really
I
do.
know, right? We need that on a Monday.
You know, we really do. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Paula. Still to come here first at 4, tax season. Oh, it's officially underway. So if you're expecting a refund, experts say it might be a little smaller this year. We'll explain why. 2 girls survive overnight after their father drives into a lake in West Michigan. How the sisters managed to get help. Plus, it's being called the trial of the century. A prominent South Carolina attorney goes on trial in a case involving murder, insurance fraud, drug addiction, oh, and so much more.